Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Patricia. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. In this video, I am going to be showing you how I made this crop gathered top with the elastic. Two of you lovely ladies asked me to make the project ideas that I talked about in my 5 beginner friendly projects as a reason why you are seeing this top as a tutorial. I hope you guys continue to suggest to me what you like to see from me. I'm so grateful to every one of you that have subscribed to my channel. I pray that God blesses you all in everything that you are doing. Thank you guys so much. And for those of you who haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Hopefully I am able to convince you to subscribe by the time you're done watching this video. This year, 2021, I'm doing everything that I can to get to the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 hours work time. It is so important that you subscribe. It is not easy doing these videos out here. So please, all I ask of you is to subscribe to my channel. It is free. If there's anything that you like about my content, if I'm giving you any tips, if I've added any kind of value to you, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. Without further much ado, let's get to the video. So for this tutorial, you will need your fabric of choice, measuring tape, matching thread, a pair of scissors, tailor's chalk or marker, 3/8 of an inch elastic, and any straight ruler will do. So I begin by laying my fabric and transferring my chest measurement, which is 36 inches plus an additional 24 inches, summing up to 58 inches in total. But honestly, it doesn't matter. You can make it as wide as you like. I ended up using the entire width of the fabric, so you can do that. You don't have to stick to these measurements. Next, I wanted the length of my top to be a total of 12 inches, and I added an extra 1 inch for hem allowance, so I marked 13 inches for the length. I then used my straight ruler to connect the marks, and I went ahead to cut the fabric. And just like that, we are done cutting the bodice part of the top. For the sleeve, I first marked my desired length, which is also 12 inches plus 1 for hem allowance, making it also 13 inches in total. Then I marked my measurement for around my arm, which I wish I made wider. I wanted my sleeve to flare out at the hem, so I made that wider, and again, I wish I made it even wider. I should have just used the entire width of the fabric. I went ahead to connect those marks, and I made a mistake here, and this is what I should have done. So let's just say that this is our fabric. And I want to cut out the sleeve, so let's just say if this is your measurement and you want to widen the hem this much. Just like what I did with the fabric. Now, the mistake I did was that I went ahead to cut on this line without making any modifications to it. So if you want to widen your hem like this, it's going to create extra fabric, extra space here. So folding over is going to be a problem. You're going to have a decrease of this amount here, and you're going to have an excess of this amount here. So in order not to face that problem, instead of cutting straight, when you get to about where the hem allowance is, you slant your line to this point. So your line is going to look something like this, and then it comes out like that. Okay, your line shouldn't be straight. So when you're done cutting out your fabric, okay, you're going to have this shape. You should have a shape like this. So that factors in the excess fabric that is here. So now when you turn it over, you're not going to have any issues like I am having. I've already cut mine, so I don't want you guys to encounter that problem. So this is what you have to do when you're cutting your fabric. When you get to the area where you're supposed to fold over your fabric, make sure that you slant it out about 1/2 inch, and that should solve this problem. So I hope you don't make the same mistake if you choose to make your sleeve flared as well. It's time to sew the pieces together, and I did cut the selvage on the bodice before stitching. So after cutting this way, this is going to end up being longer than this part, so you want to round the hem a little bit so it won't be as long. Now we can stitch our pieces together. Alright guys, so I've gone ahead to stitch the side, and then I also serge my rough edges. If you don't have a serger, you can use your zigzag stitch. So the next thing is to either fold your raw edge at the top about 1/8 of an inch, and then you fold a little bit, but I will just serge and then I'll just fold once. You can also zigzag and fold one, so it just depends on you. When you fold twice, it makes it look much neater if you don't have a serger, but if you have a serger, you can also make it look neat, in my opinion. So it's all about creating a casing, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I have gone ahead to fold my allowance, and now I'm going to stitch and close the fold all around, leaving about an inch space for inserting the elastic. I went ahead to cut my elastic using my chest, waist and around arm measurement, and I subtracted 1 inch from the measurement. After stitching my casing, I inserted my elastic using the help of a safety pin. Honestly, this is the most time-consuming part of this project, but the easiest also. I did the same for the sleeves, and I kept my safety pins in there and only took them out after trying the top on. I tried the top on to make sure I was comfortable with the elastic. I have made some tops and the elastic ended up too tight, which can be uncomfortable. So always try your top on to make sure you are comfortable with the fit. Next, I stitched the elastic close using a zigzag stitch and also widening my stitch width. Finally, I closed the space I left for inserting the elastic, and I joined the sleeve to the bodice, and that's it. I have a new top, and it is a very trendy, classy top. I am in love, and you can also make one for yourself. Let me know in the comments below if you do make this. Now let's see how the top turned out. Alright, you've come to the end of the video, and I hope you learned something in this video, especially with the sleeve where I flared out the sleeve. If that is something that you learned from this video, make sure you leave a comment below and hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. I really do appreciate you guys for watching my video. I know your time is so precious. All of us, we know our time is very precious. So if you took out the time to watch my video, I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. See you next time. Bye.